Today in the livestock market, live cattle was down again, although it was able to rebound just a little bit. There has been some technical weakness that was been pressing the markets lower. Clearly, the stock market really kind of pressuring the market somewhat. The October futures did break below that 125 support level. And, I think that had some traders a little bit worried. There was some follow-through selling. We did make a new low. However, we were able to come back somewhat. The August was down to 119, but got back up over 120. And, that's that same channel we have been in for the last 3.5 weeks or so, from 120 to 125. So the fact that we got that back just means that perhaps the market was able to shake off the outside markets with the stock market dropping so much. Right now, the CVAL is still at 16%, which is relatively high, generally speaking. But of course, we had a lot of volatility in the market, and we're as things are calming down. We can see that there is a 123 support level now for the October markets, because now October has become the front month. So that's something to kind of watch. And I think that the market's settled down. With the stock market moving, it kind of gets everyone a little bit nervous, but I think it was able to settle down here right at the end. Now the feeders did fall as well. They were able to actually come back. I think we closed up like 1.5, so that makes a little bit more of a bumpy ride here. The box beef prices have been on a decline daily. Now packers just continue to pull their bids. It's a little bit of a concern because of the expansion of the virus, what's going to happen with the economies. But like I said before, we've already been there. So if there's going to be some disruption, I think it's going to be very short-lived. We already know how to handle logistics. And right now, 157 is really a critical support number, but we were able to bounce off that. So let's see if it holds tomorrow, and we can get the market get more on a steady footing. And if this is just a one-day thing, I think that bodes well for all the commodity markets across the board. Now, hogs today were lower, but that's another of a different issue. China did cancel some of the pork imports, and I think that the market was able to eke out a little bit of a new high to start, and then the onslaught of selling, of course, came in and pressed the market a little bit lower. Now, the one thing to really watch, that even though we are expecting tighter supplies on the pork side as we move later into the year, the issue that the African swine fever, if it looks like everyone's gotten a handle on it in Europe and all around Eastern Europe, I think that could very well put some significant pressure on the market. Something to just be watching for today. Those kind of news, I think kind of stalled the market out a little bit. So it stalled out. The CVAL is down to 29.7%. That just doesn't mean that the activity is completely over. Just the market's just bouncing around a little bit. That's what's in the news, and I expect that we might get a little more as we go throughout the week. But certainly, the market had a little bit of a pullback today.